Hey you guys, it's Connie with Connie's Crafty Corner. Today's Wednesday. Gosh, I keep thinking I'm gonna check the date. I think it might be the 16th. I really don't know, I'm not gonna say. But today's Wednesday, and normally today I talk to you about some works in progress that I've got, and I do have two new ones. I've got a lot of things in the background that I'm not working on, so I don't call them WIPs. But I'll show you the things that I'm actually been working on this past week. I showed you this one last week. It's the Lina Shawl. It is one of my favorite go-to knit patterns to just have mindless knitting. I love the edging that it creates on either side. If I can show you guys. There we go. But I'm using that Yarn Bee yarn I told you guys about last week. I still don't know what this is made of. I wished I'd have kept the labels. But that's a reason, one of the big reasons I started this channel is I wanted to be able to keep up and look back at some things that I've done and try to remember the patterns and the yarn and that type thing. But I started this notebook that I got off Amazon, and you know, it's a knitting and crochet journal. I do not recommend this for people like me. I am not very detailed in my projects. If I make a change, I will write it down, but I don't need this much information. Now, this would be great for somebody who's making like a sweater or a wearable or something that they want to keep very detailed notes on, especially if they make a lot of changes to a pattern. But for me, who just, I just jot down stuff and don't really, I'll show you a page that I did. It's the Ross hat. And you know, you date, you started and stopped, and you know, where you got the pattern and the yarn and what kind of hook you used and all that kind of stuff. I wrote notes on the bottom. Added pearl. Oh, that's the one I made where I added the pearl stitches in the body of the hat above the rim, and it made it way too big. I thought I'd be a little bit, you know, creative, but I ended up messing up the pattern. I should have just stuck with Ross's hat pattern. He's the one from Smells Like Yarn, because it's a genius hat pattern. It's very easy and works up great. But anyway, this is a book that I would recommend for people that like to get really detailed. And then it's got another page on the back side that you can write all these notes on. And I just wasted my money getting this. I should have just got a composition book and wrote down what I do and, you know, the name of the pattern, the yarn, that type of thing that I really wanted to keep. And I probably could have filled up that much space. But I'm going off on a tangent. Let me go back to what I'm making. But that's a reason that I want, you know, to write things down or to film so I'll know what I've got and what I'm doing. I'm gonna be filming a video in a little bit showing you some things I made last year, and I'm not gonna know the yarn on most of them. I'm not gonna remember the pattern on most of them, but I just wanna share you some things I've done because, you know, I've got them and I wanna show them to you. I wished I had everything to be able to show you guys I made last year, because last year, oh my gosh, I made so many things, but I gave most of it away. But here's another new pattern I started. It's called the Summer Evening Wrap. And it's by that person right there, if you guys want to look it up. I don't know if this is a paid-for pattern. I don't know if it was free. I have no idea how I found it. It's just something that I got last year. And the reason I'm making this pattern and the other pattern that I'm making, or project, is because I watch Ella from No Catchy Name, who I just think she's so sweet and adorable. But she's doing this series called Stitch Your Library, and I think she got it from somebody. I wish I knew who to credit it to, but I don't. And I thought, I'm gonna start looking through the patterns that I already have, because I have been breaking my neck looking for something for this new yarn that I've been getting to make. But I've got so many beautiful patterns and things that I really have been wanting to make that I thought I'd just pull out one of them and use it to make something. So I decided to pick something that's summer weight, because summer might get here one of these days up here. It is cold. Well, I say it's cold. It's probably 50, but it looks awful outside. And they're calling for 4 to 6 inches of snow later in the day or tomorrow. So we'll see if we actually get it. But I started the Summer Evening Wrap, and I've got my yarn band here. You know, I'm the most organized YouTuber in the world. So just thought I'd let y'all know that before we go much further. But it's the Havana, 55% cotton, 45% acrylic. This is off of Hobie. I placed an order last year and I got this. And it comes with about 800 meters of yarn, yarn, which is, I don't have a clue what that is converted, but it's 250 grams. It doesn't have a color name, it's just a number. It's number 12, and this is what it looks like. I love that little pull tab, but I decided to go from the outside because I hate when you get yarn like this and it collapses on itself because it'll get tangled. So if I can go with the color that's on the outside first, that's usually what I do. But here it is. I'm trying to show you, and it's real light. There we go. I've got, my lighting in this place is horrible. When I decide, I am chatty today, you guys, and I'm so sorry, but when I decided to start doing this, I was looking for a little tripod just to be able to hold my phone. And I found one that's got a little light on it, so that's what I'm using, because the only light I have in this room that I'm filming in is those can lights that come from above, and Lord help us, you don't want to see what I look like in that. So, but I like this okay, but I think it makes me look too fake, I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna go with it. But this is what I've done so far. I love this. I wished I had a solid yarn. I wished I'd done this in solid because I think the stitches would show up a lot better, but I love the fact that every single row is different. Every row is different, and it keeps it very interesting. You basically just chain out the length that you want it, and then you go, and I'm on row, I'll tell you what row I'm on. I'm on row 12, and I think there's only like 31 rows to go. So it didn't take me long to get this far because, like I say, it's interesting and it keeps me interested, and I stick with it longer than if it'd been just all single crochets, double, whatever. But the other pattern I've started is the Secret Path Shawl, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen this. And I think I paid for this one. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you because I don't know. I have seen this around, YouTube for a lot, especially when I first started watching YouTube. And I've seen a lot of people make it. And I thought, oh, I don't know if I can do that, because I didn't have a lot of confidence. But I thought, I'm going to give it a go. And I'm shocked that I actually so far understand all the stitches in it. But this is all I've got done so far. And I don't know what row. I have no idea what row I'm on. I think like 16 or 18. But I love it because every row is different. That is a perfect kind of project for me. And I am using another Hobie yarn. Hobie, whatever. It's the Cotton Kings Twirls Deluxe. I love how it started out with this really pale yellow, and it's going to work to the deeper. I love gradient yarns. I don't love the yarns that stop from color to color. I love the kind of fade into it. This is 100% cotton, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 100% cotton. And it has 1,000 meters, which is 1,095 yards. No, 93 yards, I'm sorry. And it's really thin. It's a thin yarn. But I'm using a 4.5 hook on it, and it's okay. I'm about done with cotton yarns for a while. I'm ready to get back to acrylics or wool blends or whatever because, it's easier to crochet with or knit with. But that's all I've got going on right now. I did want to show you guys a new hook I've got. I've been telling you guys I've been having a lot of pain in my elbow, and it's been in my wrist. And I know it's because I do too much without stopping and taking breaks. But I got to researching hooks that are good for that. Now, I normally use the Tulip hooks almost exclusively. And I use Clover also. But these were always my go-to because they seem to slide a lot better on the thing here, the head, whatever that's called. And I seem to be able to get faster. And I use my Clovers too, and that's what I used after I had my Amazon hooks that I got the cheapo set. I got the Clover and I thought, Lord, I'm in heaven with this. And then somebody, I think it was Summer's Tips and Stitches, mentioned the Tulip hooks. And I thought, well, I have to try that. So, but I think it's the length here that I like so good. I don't know what it is, but this has been my go-to favorite. But I thought I would splurge and get one of the Furls hooks. Now, I never would have paid full price for this. They have a sale going on. I think it's all month. And I think it was 10, 15, or 20%. I cannot remember. Off of the hooks. And I did a lot of research, and a lot of people seem to love these hooks that have pain or arthritis or whatever in their hand or wrist or whatever. And I thought, I'm going to get one hook and see how I like it. And I got the G+, which is the 4.5, because that happened to be what I needed for the project that I was working on. And I know I use a lot of between the 4 and a 5 for a lot of the shawls that I do, if it's the real thin yarn. But I bought this, and this is the one I got. It's the Odyssey. It's got the sparkly handle. And I'll be honest with you guys, I hated this when I first bought it. I thought, no, 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 no. There's no way I'm gonna enjoy this hook. It's got a whole lot different head than I'm used to. I love this type. And I had, you know, this is just very different. And I had my reservations about it when I got it. And I thought, no, I hate this thing. I have wasted my money. I hope they have a return policy. But I thought I'm gonna power through and try it and see if it's just muscle memory with your hand and how you move. Because I am a knife gripper. There's no way I could crochet like that. But I've been working on it with this cotton scarf. And I honestly say the first day I hated it. I thought, oh my gosh, I gotta get, in fact, this is the other hook that I brought out because I thought I'm giving up on this one. I'm gonna go give this up and start using my Tulip again. And I thought, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna try it because everybody swears by these things. They just love them. And I got up this morning and started crocheting and just not thinking about it, not overthinking, not trying to make it work. I just started naturally crocheting and it started working for me. And I realized, oh my gosh, I think I like this a lot better. I still love my Tulip hooks. Hold just a moment, my mom's coming. I'm sorry, you guys. She's just not been feeling well today. And we actually made her a doctor's appointment. And she needed some medication. But anyway, she's gonna be okay. And I don't have a clue what I was talking about. I think I was talking about, you know, the difference between these and the fact that I woke up this morning and I absolutely fell in love with this. Does that mean I'm gonna go out and order every one they've got? No. But I may treat myself every few months to another one. It's tempting because they got a sale going on, and I think it's all month for National Craft Month or National Crochet Month or something. I'm so out of the loop on all that stuff. But also, I hope most of you guys stuck around because Pam that run the giveaway has not contacted me. I'm gonna give her till Friday to let me know, you know, whether or not she wants the Tulip hooks. If not, I'm gonna draw someone else. And I feel bad about doing that because I'd hate for her to come and watch the video Friday and see that she, you know, had won and then lost the chance. It just really makes me sad. I did leave a comment under her comment that she left on that video, letting her know that she was the winner to get in touch with me. And of course, I made the video Saturday for her to contact me, but I haven't heard from her and I just hate to leave this hanging out there. So I'm gonna pick another winner Friday if she hasn't contacted me. So, and Pam, if you're listening, it's Pam Crossman. I cannot say your last name. Go back to the video I made this past Saturday. It's a very, very short video and it tells who won the prize. But that's all I've got for now. In case you guys are wondering, I got this big stack of stuff here and I may have already told you this, but this is the stuff that I'm gonna do the video on for another day. But anyway, you guys, thank you so much for spending time with me today, and I hope everybody's having a great day, and I'm gonna go check on Mama again. And you guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.